Hey, it's Matt with the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 at Westbridge Hills. Got our combine going. Hopefully we'll get this wheat harvest done this episode, and we'll get to work down on the southern part of the field here. I'm going to start cutting some trees. I'm going to cut these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe these 5 trees down here, or 6. Yeah, we'll cut these 6 trees down here, not on the south side of the field, on the east side of the field. Right down on the other side of the barn here. And then we'll get that plowed and get this field grown in size a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and buy, let's see, we have a fertilizer. Yeah, we have one of those. I'm going to go ahead and buy the Vaterstad planter. And we'll go ahead and keep harvesting here. Got our other tractor here. Guess we could go ahead and get a plow, maybe. This is really the one we want, but we need a tractor with 225 horsepower to operate it, so probably we'll wait on that. Go ahead and hook this one up to the fert. And I don't think we've taken our loan yet. Let me drive up there and see. I'm not sure. I don't think we have, though. What we'll do is we'll take our loan and sell this equipment that we have. Oh, whoa, collision. Oh, you hit me, sir. Guess I need to start looking both ways. There's our Vaterstad. No, we have not taken our loan yet, so that's good. We're going to wait till we get done harvesting, and initially, you know, if we have to, we can go ahead and sell our crop, but because normally I like to wait for the great demands to kick in first. This is not a bad combine to start out with, but it sure is small. It's better than what 13 had. It didn't even have a closed-in cabin. It was the old FAR combine that you had to sit outside on. At least this one has an air conditioner. Uh-oh, I think I'm full. Yep. Be glad to be rid of this tipper. It fills up very fast. I can't imagine how great modding support's going to be on Farming Simulator 17. You know, to be able to have modded tippers and maps and tractors and combines and equipment should be really good. And it looks like our combine has stopped. See, that's the main thing I'm looking forward to in Farming Simulator 17. If I could talk today, is being able to drive and hire the tipper. I think that would just be so cool. Just to be able to sit here and watch it empty into the tipper. I know if they can do it for Farming Simulator... See, I can't talk this morning. Farming Simulator 17. Not 17. If they can do it for Farming Simulator 16, they can do it for 17. And the way it works in 16, of course, you know, it's for the mobile platform for iOS, Android, is that you drive the combine, and when you get full, or get to a point of getting full, all you do is honk your horn, and the tipper drives over to you and unload you. And I think if it's possible for that on the mobile platform, that it should definitely be possible on the console and PC platform. Another thing that I would really like to see is cotton. I'm from the South, the deep South, and we grow a lot of cotton. And you know, you have to have special cotton harvesters for that, and it would just be really cool to have cotton as a crop. Then you'd have additional equipment that you could work with, cotton harvesters, and you could work with cotton bales. You could take the cotton to the cotton gin, and I just think that would be really cool. And you know, I've talked about it before, and I know there's mods out there for it. You can do cotton with some mods, but I would like to see it as a native function in Farming Simulator. Because the mods that I've seen, they were okay, but I mean, the graphics and the animations and stuff, all of it could be better. And I would like to see snow, personally. And you know, a lot of people say, well, no, you can't do snow because if it snows, you can't do crops. And while that is true, if you have the right type of map that has snow at some higher elevations, I mean, think about it. I mean, you know, you run missions right now, just pallet fork and mowing missions, pretty much, or selling grain. But you could have snowplow missions too. If you have a map where, like, you could say it's, we'll just say Farming Valley for right now. In the valley, you could have your crops, you know, warmer temperatures, you know, and then you have mountains where you go up to the higher elevations, and I mean, that's where you could have your logging designated areas, is at the higher elevations. You could have them half in and half out of the snow areas, because you can log in the snow with the Scorpion King. You can find videos of that on YouTube and watch it. It would be pretty neat to log in the snow, have snowplow missions. You know, that's more equipment that you could have. You could buy different types of snowplows, and there's even large snow blowers that tractors use. You could even get into that. And I mean, if we can have the animations for, you know, auger pipes emptying and filling, and if we can have hail and rain, and, you know, I think it would be sensible to have snow. And if you're going to have snow, I mean, let's go ahead and just talk about the weather. Go ahead and upgrade the weather part of the game. Lightning, rain, wind. You could have wind damage on your crops if you wanted to. You could maybe have the option to turn that off or on. Hail damage. And of course, you know, I know it hails already, but it doesn't damage any of the crops. So, of course, you could have it have options where you could turn all of this on or off if you wanted to. If you wanted to just farm and not have to worry about, you know, all the elements in the weather and, you know, stuff like this, you could, you know, it's kind of like being able to turn withering on and off. You could have that option. But I just think it would be something neat, especially if there's, you know, going to be an increase in the level of the graphics. But hopefully, you know, we'll see something pretty cool. We should get our next trailer probably in the beginning of August, I would say. I know FarmCon or something like that's coming up at the end of July, and GamesCon. If history repeats itself, GamesCon will hold another presentation of this game, Farming Simulator 17, and we should see a trailer come out then. I'll wait for him to stop because I do not like driving on the crops that much. There he goes. I think the dust mod, there was a dust mod released for a mod on some of the combines on PC. That was pretty cool. Seems more realistic that way. Alright, I'm going to put this down at the end of the field, hopefully where he can empty into it. And I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some trees down. By our chainsaw here. So we'll cut these trees. And, grind the stumps out, and we should be able to expand our field a little bit down here on this east end. And eventually we'll cut the trees down on that north end up there, or on the south part of the road there, and expand the field on the north side. And then once we have a wheel loader or something that we can use to pick up the oak trees, we'll cut the trees down along that side of the field and expand it out that way. We could go ahead and expand it and just leave the trees for now on that side, and we may do that. And then, you know, in the long run, we'll cut down the tree. Boy, it almost looks like he's not filling that thing up quite right. A couple more trees to go. All right. Now I have cut these trees before, but I've never actually limbed these. I've limbed the big oak trees because that's the only way you can really do anything with them. These, though, I've usually just picked up with a telehandler right here in the middle and just carried them down to a sell point. But I'm going to try limbing them and see if we can fit them into a timber runner. I guess you could call it a timber trailer, log trailer. That's what I call them, just a log trailer. But we'll see what kind of mess I can make here. I guess I could limb all these little ones off. That's going to take a lot of time though. I'm just going to start with these on the sides. And this is how I cut the oak trees. We'll just take these main branches off. It will make for small branches, but it's the right way to do it. Because, I mean, realistically, the other way, just picking up the whole tree and carrying it down to the sell point, it's not realistic. I mean, you can do it, I mean, if you want to do it that way, but I don't know, I've kind of wanted to do this the right way for a while now. And, you know, we're not playing on easy, we're playing on normal. And I've thought about changing it back to easy. I mean, it's really tempting to, because, you know, it's more money and you can buy bigger, better equipment faster. And you know what? I just made a boo-boo. I cut the tree in half. When all I wanted to do was cut off that limb. Okay, well, so much for this tree. So I'll go ahead and see if I can cut this limb off. Well, this one will be smaller pieces. I wonder if I can cut that right there. Yeah, at least it let me cut it back in half. Although I've got a smaller piece down there now. Get on this side. I think our harvester is full over there too. This is kind of what I was talking about in focusing on one task at a time. Breaking my own rule here. Alright, we'll cut this limb off and get our harvester emptied over there. I think I still maybe have 1 or 2 limbs on that to cut. We'll get this guy emptied and we'll just go ahead and say we're finished harvesting this field. And all we're going to do is put this in storage for now until next episode. At the beginning of next episode, we'll go ahead and swap out our equipment. We'll sell this harvester here and the tractors and the trailer, and we'll go ahead and get our logging equipment and start working on that. And we'll do that at the start of the next episode. So until the next time, remember, you reap what you sow. This is Matt from the Grain Arcade.